Hello! It's Andy again from the Egocast channel, and I'm back to Subnautica. I'm recording this over video that I made. I made the harrowing adventures of building the Superbase. I recorded myself screwing around with things while I was building the base, and this is gonna be some special moments from doing that. This is the one where I went past the Aurora, the giant-ass crash ship in the background, and I decided I wanted to see, you know, what was down there past it, and I ran into, wait for it, here it comes, flat ground. It's pretty much rocks. And sure as shit, if you wouldn't know it, it's pretty much the border of the game. Go figure, they haven't decided to do anything yet with this, because who the hell would go out here except for me and probably everybody else in the world that had this idea. But yeah, it's pretty much a box. And there's where I decided that I might be in trouble. And there's where I decided I really might be in trouble, because now I've closed myself up in a box. And I don't know. Like, this is pretty narrow. But you should be able to get out. Just go back the way you came, right? Sooner or later, it's got to open up in the sky, right? Except it don't. Except that little crack. I don't know why they would have made this. I don't know how this would have made itself or whatever. But, yeah. There you go. Big box. I was able to find my way back out, of course, before I ran out of energy, but it was that was pretty rough there for a second. This was another little weird, like, glitch. I don't know what the hell that is. It's just a sparkly thing, like, well, I know what that is. Stupid sand shark. But I found this. Thought it was interesting. Just a weird little glimmer. I've never seen it since, never seen it before it. No idea where it came from. But there it is nevertheless for your enjoyment. I always think sand sharks are weird whenever they just sit up like that, like waiting for you. I've seen that a couple of times, but this is the wreck of the first badass sub that I sank. And during the course of making Superbase, it just decided to freak out, and it dug the shit out of a hole. That's where I said it would probably be a good idea to save, just in case. You're going to see a lot more of Superbase. I mean, this is partially constructed, but yeah, it dug itself all the way down to the bottom, to the bedrock. Oh, yeah. Glitches that suck when it crashes the game. There's a crashing montage on the stupid Cyclops. Crash. Swimming out in the sea. Crash. And it really stinks when this happens, because you lose every bit of progress. And if I would have made a montage of every time the game crashed without warning, boy, that would pretty much be the video. I just threw a couple in there just so you can see. The worst crashes, however, are where you get fucked out of your sea moth, to where it just becomes intangible and ghost-like, and you can swim through it. But the absolute worst thing that happened was when I was in the middle of building the Superbase, and I lost my... I mean, you can see I'm 360 meters down, and man, there's even with 100 air, there's no way that you're swimming up. That was bad.
Emergency.
And I built this all the way out on the edge of the map. I didn't build it inside of a box like where I was earlier, but it's all the way far out, as far as you can go before the big drop off that I went down in an earlier video. So when I died, oh yeah, stuck my ass all the way back in the shallows. And there's the Aurora. Yay. Oh yeah, and 1, 2, 3 sand sharks. That was also fun. But that wasn't, you know, the only ways that I died. Drowning isn't the worst thing out there. Trying to steal scrap metal from stalkers. That's also kind of a dangerous game to play, because they get pissed when you steal their metal. They don't like it. Yep, because they'll take it right back from you. But I said, fuck you. I need that. Here comes the mate. Fuck me up more. Well, I get distracted easily, because, yeah, I figured after this, you know, I'm pretty good. Safe, right? So now I'm away from the bad guys. I can go swim around, find some more stuff. Nope. Lose everything. Everything. Yeah, I got distracted very easily after the titanium dump that I figured was a great place to do it, right at the back of the Aurora. So much scrap metal back there, but nowhere near enough to make a super base. So I had to go and flounder around out in the ocean to try and find more. And I found some cool caves, some fun things. I'm going to show you a couple of those in this video. But when you're trying to stretch out and get the last little bit, you wind up lost, and everything goes dark in the cave, and you realize, oh shit, yeah, I'm fucked.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's always a bad thing to hear when you're 70 meters down. Drown again. Here's the Aurora. I got really close to it, and I decided I was going to do a panning shot of it. I've sped it up because the thing is fucking massive. Oh, it would have been a 5-minute clip just screwing around, swimming around this thing. But it's very cool. I mean, I was so close there, I could probably bashed into it and not had much radiation. You can get pretty close to it now. I don't know if that was a programming flub, or if they really want you to be able to get that close to it. But at this point, I was looking at 46 energy, and I figured, screw it. You know what? I'm gonna go underneath it. I've got 100% life. Radiation doesn't hurt you that bad. Like, it still stinks when you're just taking a constant amount of damage. But I figured I should be able to make it underneath the ship. It isn't that far. It's a big ship, but not if you're going straight across underneath it. But no, they've got land going all the way up to it. And that's where I kind of panicked there. Here's another one of my distractions. The Kush forest. Like, the kelp forest I thought was pretty cool, but the Kush forest is really cool. Because those little blue balls are are pretty awesome. So I kind of tooled around out here for a bit. A lot of lava vents out there. Like I show a couple of those later, but they got some big ass balls out here in the Kush Forest. You can hack away at those things with a knife and you get little question mark Kush bits. But I have a bunch sitting in one of my lockers just waiting for them to make a use for it. But there's little tiny Kushes that are, you know, those are mediums. They all have names too, which I thought was kind of a nice touch. So you can tell what size Kush you got, I guess. I don't know. Fucking sand sharks. So I decided to bash into him a couple of times. Teach him a lesson. Prick. Huge. No shit. Here's some of the vents. Further distractions from my goal. This one was pretty cool because it was night. I think this one was out in the Kush Forest. And I decided to go all the way down to, you don't get hurt yet in the sea moth. But I was hoping there would be some sort of lava or something at the bottom of it. And there wasn't in that one. But there was in this one. This is apparently a much nastier vent. Because there you go. Lava. Thought that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and it hurts you really bad. But lava, it's always neat. Here's these thingies. I know that I had them in a clip earlier, but those fuckers are dangerous. If you touch them, they poison you, and you die really fast. But without further ado, here we go. The Superbase. Check that shit out. That's it. That is the Superbase. Five floors going up from the bottom, and then one middle floor, and 5 floors pyramiding up to the top. It's Giant Diamond. Giant Diamond in the ocean. Again, and as always, apologizing for the shitty laptop. Yeah, 400 meters down. Well, 350. There's the base. The base is in the bottom. You can hear the wreckage in the background. But yeah, this is where, in that earlier video, I took the trip straight down. And I built it right on the edge of the world. So that maybe possibly as things, you know, as they continue to do work on the game, maybe they'll sprout up things around it. Maybe the whole thing will just fucking fall off. I don't know. Maybe they'll make the water pressure a lot more of an effect than it is. I mean, I have a lot of hull reinforcements on it, as you can see, pretty much all the way up. I didn't put it on all sides because I didn't need to. But yeah, the possibilities are amazing for what you can do with these bases. Well, let's go in. I made a little dock area. There's one section in the middle where I took out a couple of tubes. Don't want to hit it. Don't know how that'll affect it. Yeah. And then here's the dock, where you pilot your little sea moth. Yeah. It doesn't look all that crazy from the inside. I mean, it's a whole lot of tubes stacked on top of each other. But the outside, man, really gives it a good look. And it looks fucking sweet at night with all the little glowy lights all around it. My storage box. Big long tube that goes in. And I put some windows. I mean, I would don't want to go that way. I would very much like to put some more windows, obviously. I mean, I want to put just a shit ton of windows in this thing, but the only bad thing about that is that quartz is not rare, but after you've made... I do not have a window on this level. After you've made 4 or 5 CMOS because the game has glitched you out of it, and then you've built, you know, a bunch of, wrong way. You've built a bunch of cabinets and things like that, lockers. This also does not have a motherfucking window on it. There we go. Yeah, I should wait until night to show you this kind of stuff. There we go. Still a little bit of a glare off the window, but another couple of floors down. Get a little bit closer. I did throw some windows in. Ah! Stuck on the corner. Well, that was a shitty one. Well, it looks like it's buried itself a little bit more since I put the windows in. Son of a bitch. Well, you can see what I was trying to do there. God damn it. Maybe I'll have to make myself a CMOS that I can just stick on the pointed at it so that you can see it better. I don't know. Oops. Wrong way. But yeah, there you go. Superbase. This was probably going to be probably the first of many ridiculous monstrosity. Oh shit! Oh shit! What is it doing? Oh shit! It's fucking freaking out. Well, it probably looks cool now. I don't know. Maybe someday that thing will settle down and sit somewhere, but. Of course, maybe someday it'll finally carve out all the way underneath it and collapse the whole goddamn thing on top of itself, but there you go. The possibilities are endless and amazing. I'm gonna do some more exploring in the future. I really badly want to find one of the Leviathans, cause I really want to run in one of those things. I was trying to find one when I was going all around the Aurora before, because I guess that's where they kind of spawn. But I never ran into one because I guess they don't really spawn often. They're kind of a rare creature to run into because, I mean, they eat you in one shot. Like they eat you and you're dead. And they can grab a hold of the Seamoth, I guess, and shake it around and slam it on the ground and shit like that. So I really want to run into one of those and fight it, cause fuck it, why not? And I really want to see one bad, and I'm sure that there are more things that I haven't run into yet that I'd like to run into. More exploring, I'm sure that you could do. I guess there are like little crates that you can find on the ocean bottom that have other items in them and stuff like that, stuff that you can't really make. And so I want to look for some of those. So I'll probably do another video doing that kind of stuff. But until then, you know, after that, I really don't know what else to do. Build some more bases, I guess, some more goofy things. I'd like to try and build one that goes up out of the water, because I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know. It's like Minecraft, you know, your imagination is as far as it can take you. Either the sky is the limit or the limit is the sky. So we'll see what we can do in the future, But if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't like this video, please hit the don't like button. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, anything that you'd like to see happen, any requests or any sort of plans as far as buildings and stuff like that, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, have a good day and bye-bye. Here's some funny stuff. Hitting that guy kind of nowhere. That was great. And the fucker came back and pushed me straight down. But this was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. It still makes me laugh.